Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pedro, and over the next few minutes, I want to have a very powerful conversation with you based on the 7 laws to happiness, health, and success. We have been exploring a video series here to really share with you some of the chapters that are in the book. And today I'm going to share with you the most important law, which I wholeheartedly believe is definitely the one you really want to think about if you really want to transform your life. And this is the law of spirituality. And before we get into the law of spirituality, I want to share with you the 4 laws that we have already explored. Law number 1 was the law of wealth. Law number 2 was the law of health and fitness. Law number 3 was the law of intelligence. And law number 4 was the law of mental and emotional health. The law of spirituality is one that I will say almost 99% of people are not paying attention to. And this is the reason that you see a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, a lot of sadness, a lot of loneliness in the world. And I want you to think about your own life. You know, where is this message finding you? Where is this message finding you? What state is it finding you in? If you're having challenges in your relationships, if you're having challenges in your finances, if you're having challenges as it pertains to your physical health, these are just symptoms of what is going on in your inner world. Always remember that there is a law of cause and effect. What you see in the outside world is always a reflection of what is going on in your inside world. I want you to understand that the moment you begin to get a glimpse of who you really are, you will experience the most immense joy and happiness that is not dependent on any external thing. You'll experience a level of joy and happiness that does not depend on the relationships that you get in and out of. You will experience a level of happiness and joy that does not depend on the things that you buy. You will experience a high level of happiness and joy irrespective of anything that is going on in your external world, ladies and gentlemen. So who are you? Who are you? I, Mario Pedro Gould, I am a soul in the process of evolution. I am a spirit. And this physical body that I've been given is my vehicle that I use to move around in this physical plane. The mind that I've been gifted is my tool to solve problems in this physical plane we call Earth. I am not my body. I am not my mind. I am a soul in the process of evolution, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that landed with you. I hope that landed with you. The moment you forget who you are is the moment you begin to become attached to people, circumstances, and events. And the moment you are attached to circumstances, people, and events, then you position yourself to achieve, to experience, you position yourself to experience sadness or unhappiness when those things are taken away from you. You see where this is going, ladies and gentlemen? Attachment is one of the main causes of suffering. So I want you to begin to get on the journey of going deep within you to discover who you actually really are. And how did you discover who you were, Pedro? How did you discover who you were? Everybody's journey is going to be different. But for myself, 2 things played a crucial role in really getting me to connect to my soul. And number one, I had to definitely purify my body. And I've spoken about this in the other laws. When I purified my body, I became a vegan about 7-8 years ago. When I purified my body and eliminated a lot of toxins from my body, for some reason, I was able to access higher levels of consciousness. And one of those levels of consciousness that I accessed was my divinity, my soul, my spirit. And it wasn't just going vegan, but it was also the fact that I had picked up the habit of meditation. I went on a 10-day meditation retreat in which I meditated for 10 hours every single day, except the last 2 days. I think by the time I got to 80 hours of meditation, I got to that place deep down where I discovered my soul and I discovered my spirit. Now, because I've discovered my soul and my spirit, I understand that my soul is here on this plane called Earth to fulfill a very specific purpose. And as I stay in tune with that purpose, I can demonstrate a higher level of happiness, health, and success. So for me, I purified my body, and then I purified my mind through meditation, and this gave me access to my spirit. And further down the road, I began to find ways to connect to the over spirit, the over soul, universal intelligence, what you may call God. And therefore, my spirit is connected to God. And therefore, when I'm in this plane, I am displaying the glory of God. And as a result, I am happy, I am joyous, I am peaceful, regardless of what happens in the external world. And this is where I want you to get to, ladies and gentlemen. I want to begin to encourage you to develop a deep relationship with yourself. Spend time to get to understand who you actually are. You are your own best friend, but you have to discover your best friend. And when you do, ladies and gentlemen, all the pain, all the suffering, all the unhappiness, all the sadness will disappear from your life. The law of spirituality. You are a spiritual being having a physical experience. Your body is the vehicle that you use in this physical plane. You want to make sure that that vehicle is pure so that you can access your spirit. You are a soul in the process of evolution, using your mind as a tool to solve problems of day-to-day living. You are not your mind, but make sure that you work to purify your mind through meditation, through rest and relaxation, things that keep you calm, because the spirit resides in an island of peace. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage you to pick up my book, The 7 Laws to Happiness, Health, and Success. The book is now in Amazon. The book will literally transform your life. It has the information I'm sharing in there transform my life. I'm going to leave a link either below or above to where you can go directly to Amazon and pick up the book. And I want to encourage you to stay tuned to the conversations that we're having here. We have 2 more laws to explore. Tomorrow we're going to explore law number 6. And I want to encourage you to keep learning and keep growing, because happiness, health, and success is your birthright.